Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Books, and yes, this face will be taking over Nicole's channel because obviously this face is better than Nicole's. Anyway, today I'll be doing
Girl, this is my channel.
Okay, Jesus. I'm taking over, girl.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Talk Books. I'm here for a book haul. Sorry for any inconvenience earlier. So yeah, I wanted to share with you some books that I have collected over the past month. And yeah, let's get started. Bye. So over the past month, I have been obsessed with poems lately. So I have picked up some poetry books that I want to share with you today. The first poetry book I want to talk about is Hummingbird by Sophia Elene Hansen. If you remember, I reviewed her book Vinyl about a month or two ago, and I really loved that book. And when I found out that she was coming out with a poetry book, I knew I had to pick it up. As soon as it came in the mail, I read it in minutes. It is based off of heartbreak that she has been through in her life. It's definitely a relatable story and just beautiful poetry and words, and something that I think you guys should definitely pick up, especially to support your indie authors. This is a classic, and that is 101 Great American Poems. This has a bunch of famous poets like Edgar Allan Poe, Emily Dickinson, just a bunch of great poets that I wanted to get more into and recognize more of their work. Next is a random find that I discovered on Amazon, and that is Lavender by Christopher Poindexter. I don't know much about this. There are pictures in this as well. I've been loving poetry books with pictures and just different photographs or drawings. I think they just add a lot of character to a book. Love how simple and beautiful the cover is. No idea what this book is about. Clearly it's something about romance, but I wanted to read more poetry from a male perspective just to see if it's a little different. I've been reading more about like women and women empowerment and just something that I could relate to more than I think a man. So I want to kind of see what is going on in his mind and how he writes. So that'd be something different and exciting to explore. Also, I plan on doing a poetry recommends video. I'm actually currently reading one on my Kindle right now. So I want to actually read a few more before I do a collection of just my favorite poetry book so far. Hopefully this one makes it on that list as well. The next book I'm going to haul is a book that I have already read, and that is 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. I read this book like 2 or 3 years ago, and I loved it, and I just never had the actual copy. This is going to be a Netflix series within like the next month. I definitely want to reread it before I watch the series, just to refresh my mind a little bit. So yeah, if you haven't read this book, please do. It is a must read. These next two books I got at my favorite store, which if you've been watching my other hauls, you know which store that is, even though they have not been that great these past like couple of months. That is the Dollar Tree, and I've been finding some really great books there, but lately the selection has been kind of mediocre. But I did find two pretty interesting books that I would like to share with you. The first book is Love with a Chance of Drowning by Tori Derochi. This is a memoir book. So this was something that I found quite interesting. Okay, so this next book is A Love Story with Murders. Isn't this cover gorgeous? I love the colors in this book. Apparently it is named one of the best crime novels of the year. Not sure what year that was when it won it. I've been trying to get into more crime novels. I'll get into that in a little bit. He's supposed to be a really, really great crime novelist. So yeah, this sounds awesome. This next book is actually something that I'm currently reading. Is Big Little Lies by Leanne Moritry. Not too sure. As you know, this is a mini series on HBO now. By the time this haul is out, the show will probably be out. So I'm like almost halfway through, so I'm almost done. I want to finish it before the show comes out. So far, I'm really liking this. Super different from other books I have read, and Stephen King quotes it perfectly. A hell of a good book, funny and scary. These are a group of women that are dealing with kind of like first world problems, yet in their home life they're dealing with something a lot more deeper and darker, and a murder happens. So it's definitely interesting and something that is keeping me on my toes. So I have no idea what the hell is going on. Cannot wait to find out what happens in this book and then to watch the show to see if it lives up to it. So we shall see. These next few books are books that I got from the author or from the publisher. The first book is The Burning World by Isaac Marrone. This is actually the sequel to Warm Bodies. I actually had the book, but I've never read it. I've only watched the movie and I loved it. I'm interested to see where R's life is right now because I really enjoyed that movie and I think the story ended well. This is exciting because I know this is very highly anticipated, so I'm looking forward to reading it. Next book is Grim Woods by D. Mel Hoff. This is supposedly a take on the Grimm fairy tales. Those I haven't read, but this takes place at a camp and murders happen. So if you're a fan of like those 80s slasher films, oh my god, this is definitely for you. This is extremely gory and like gruesome and just an epic horror book that if you're a fan of that genre, this is something I would definitely pick up because it was one hell of a book. Final two books were a nice surprise to get in my mailbox, and that is Duality and Incender. These are the second and third books in the After Image series. I have reviewed After Image on this channel, and the author was so kind enough to send me these books. There's also another one that's going to be coming out, and if you watch that review, you know that that book was so freaking amazing. And it's such a great dystopian series, so I cannot wait to jump back into this world and just devour it in one piece. Gorgeous books and covers and such an epic storyline and one to really read and just get into. Thank you so much, J. Knowles. I really appreciate it. So that is it for this book haul. I have around 10-11 books here, I think. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you want me to review any of these books, and I will get to them ASAP. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Or it will be me, Alex. Bye. Girl, I could use these as a weapon. Oh. No. I didn't do a thumbnail. What's up, girl? How you doing? Is it filming? Yes. I'm not good at this. Okay. So over this past month, I bit. Choke slam. Choke. She abuses children. Don't have children. You know you're not my child. She has nieces and nephews. Just don't have them. But look. Your room is very squeaky, okay? Bunch of famous poets.